So, today, what we're going to be doing is the Lexer finale. We're not going to be doing the Lexer or the commands after this stream. I know some of you are internally happy about that. Um, but, yeah, no. So today's plan is essentially to take everything, organize it, write some documentation. It might take 2 hours, it might take an hour. I don't really know. So we're going to finalize everything. We're going to take it, make it work. I don't know. So, right. Let's go to our desktop. Let's not forget that like we did last stream. Okay, so the plan is to sort of get everything into... Oh, that's right. We had a bug last time we did this. Oh, okay, yeah. Where is token.h? There we go. Compile and run. So we had a bug last time with my notes. We weren't getting the arguments. Let's zoom in here for a little bit. There we go. All right, and let's do... let's bring up terminal again. And let's run the program. So we had a bug where we weren't getting the arguments. I looked at it, and yeah, so I made some comments here. So this has to be less than or equal to, and this needs to be flipped. So this is not equal. This is an and this is a not equal. And the rest is good. So then if I compile and run it again, we still don't get it. Oh, that's funny. That's good. Okay, cool. Cool. That's amazing. We don't get needs to be flipped, right? So that's does not equal and does not equal. All right, I'm gonna take out here. We should be getting arguments. I don't know why. I have no idea why we're getting arguments. This tested correct last night. Do I need to do greater than or equal to? I might need to do greater. Alright, I meant to say greater than or equal to. Okay, alright. My mistake. There we go. And then, so, alright, so we have arguments. That's awesome. Now I want to go to... Alright, why is there... Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. So let's kill all of this. And then... I guess I can delete these comments. Okay. So we have a working Lexer at this point. Let's see. Parse target. Yeah. And then, right, okay, so let's see if we quote escape this. Does it still work? It does. We're only getting hello instead of hello world. Which is absolutely excellent. Which is absolutely excellent. Right, okay. What did I want to do? Oh, yes, okay, so we're gonna organize these into single header files. We're gonna make these single header libraries. And so instead of having this Lexer H and Lexer C, we're just gonna make it all one file. So then we're gonna say if def lexer implementation and if no, right, okay, so I also this is something that I wanted to go by. I haven't really figured out how to necessarily let's token send messages back and forth, right? But we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out this stream actually. Elixir, and then follow this. That should be good. And then tokenize. I'll put tokenize down here. Okay. That should be good. And then I'm not going to get rid of lexer.c, but that is eventually what I'm going to be able to do. Parsing is all good. I just did parsing. All right. We're probably going to have to make another command. .h. That'll be I'll work on that in a minute. So we have, I guess, messages, right? So parse prefix message.c. Whoops. And then message.h. Oh, wait, yeah. If and def, or if def message implementation. Come on. And if there we go. Oops. Okay, and then I can do this and do that. Boom. That's all good. And I can delete message. And then token.c. Do I have token init? Yeah. Token init. I have token type to string. Okay, so let's do, where is, command.h we didn't get to yet. Token.h. If def token implementation. Go to lexer. Token type to string. Token init. Print token. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, and I think we can go to parse prefix and kill all this. Right, I'm pretty sure we can do that. Just to make sure, I'm gonna do this. I know it's probably a double copy, but I cannot be asked. Genuinely. Alright, here we are. And then do that. We don't need message.h. And we're going to do include tracing as well today, which I'll show you what that is. Today's going to be a pretty boring stream, I'll be perfectly honest with you. but that's just kind of, you know, what we're doing. Okay, so command is valid. Do I need... and implementation. And if else, we're gonna do that. Oh. Okay, so I have cursor here, cursor here, cursor here, and cursor here, and then we're gonna copy towards the end. Do that, and then do that. And then we can include message.h, and then define message implementation. And I think message.h is where we're gonna have everything, right? You know what? No, I think message implementation is gonna go in the lexer. So yeah, we can kill message, we can kill lexer, really. And this can all be commented out, yeah. This can all be commented out because we're not using that right now, but we're going to use that for actually using the lexer, right? So token. I have, right, okay, so I have token.h. Message also includes token, doesn't it? Yeah. Message includes token.h. So what are we gonna do about that? I can get rid of token.c. Okay, so let's see. I think that's fine. So this is all command. Should I add just like message? Oh no, this is message.h, but like token. This relies on token, right? And then this relies on message. So we're including message and then token. So if I do message implementation, then in lexer I can just do command and then define command implementation, and we have an include hierarchy, which is good. Yeah. All right, so let's go down to main.c here. Let's go down to main.c. Right, and I just want to make sure that I can lex something at this point. All right, so let's go to lexer.h, and what are we doing? We're reading. I don't need that. I need an output. Oh, well, okay, so I guess I need something within the file. I really don't know why we read from a file here. I really don't know why we did that. I'm just gonna try and make sure everything compiles. So what I want to do is include lexer lexer.h, and that's gonna be let's see, what is this gonna be? Yeah, alright, so we're going to create a new lexer, and the content is just going to be lexer init, and the source is just going to be this shit. I think that's enough to get a compile. Main.c. Yeah, okay, so we have some, right. Unused variable, that's fine. And then implicit declaration of is space. Where is that? In command? Okay, so is space is, I believe, in C type. Right? Is space. Do we have is space? No. Okay, fair enough. So I have to go to the internet. Man is space. That is in C type. Okay. I'm gonna say is space. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then unused variable, that's fine. Token type to string in main. Ooh. Okay, token type to string. Where are we using token.h? In lexer, oh, that's commented out. And then in mess, oh, okay. So then I need to define token implementation here. Okay, awesome. String new undefined reference to string. Okay, so string view.h. In token and string builder, which is in the, okay, so then we'll do that, and I believe that's all we need to do. Printf in token, okay, that's fine. Standard def I do want to trace here though. So that's using a size t. Right. Okay, so that's using a size t. I believe we also use null at some point here, right? Yeah, null. And that's it for right now. Oh, no, null. And then we're going to include stdio for printf. We don't really need print token, but that's a whole nother issue. Okay, so let's do .h. Build, compile, build, command. Oh, I already have a command.h. That's concerning. That's concerning. Yeah, I have a command.h. We're gonna say. No, we're gonna rename that to. I've had problems in the past with like renaming things to command.h within, because we also have a command in the build system that we're using in kata. So we're gonna use bot command. There. Rename bot command. There we go. And then I can delete this. This has nothing in there, right? Yeah, delete. There we go. All right. That's just my editor being my IDE being weird with the with the error at the end like that. Yeah. So let me have bot command Not command. Yeah, it's not a command. But that should fix all our errors. Undefined reference to lexer init. Ooh. Where? In main. Okay, lexer init. Oh, that's because we don't define the implementation. Define lexer implementation, and that should work. Yeah, no, that works. And then we just have an unused variable, which we're gonna use anyway. So then what do we do in lexer.c? So we get our output, right? Okay, so we have a token array type, token array, or let's just say tokens, is equal to token array. Oh, okay, we zero it out. Fair enough. Zero it out. I'll make that more robust in a minute. So we got our token array. Then we tokenize. Okay, tokenize. Which is going to take the lexer by reference and the output by reference tokens. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't believe this fails. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. And then we zero out our message. Okay. We'll probably make better compilers, or not compilers, constructors for that. Just so that it's easier to use. And then I'm gonna copy this. Actually, let's copy all of this. Just to make sure that I can get rid of lexer.c. That's what I'm getting at. And output. I'm just going to say could not parse for right now. And output is the tokens. Yep. Okay. And I don't need this. Compiles without any warnings. And it works. Okay. All right. So we have a working little system here. So I can delete lexer.c. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. And now we know the interface as well. I can also delete token.c, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep. All good. Okay, then we're going to, let's see. Okay, so then token array. Right, I'm gonna do token type to string. I think I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna say token array t, token array init. I don't think that's gonna take any arguments, and we're going to just return I don't know, because it's zeroed out, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have any guard checks either. Like if this overflows or not. You know what I mean? Like, let's just put in, like, a bunch of, like... What can I do? Where would I be able to check if a token array overflows? You know what I mean? Like here, okay, so let's do tokens. Or you know what, I'm just gonna check for an arrow tokens. In Lexer, output.token size plus plus. Right. Do I have token list here? I do, okay. if token, or it, right, okay, so if output size is greater than or equal to max tokens, then we're gonna break. Okay, so those are our guard checks. Oh, okay, all right. So then let's also trace this shit. This is getting a. All right, what are we using in command? In Lexer, command is valid name arguments parse command. Okay. So valid name arguments command. We're not using anything, which is a little concerning. What are we using? We need the token array. And that's it. I also want to include C type is space. So we're not exactly using the command, but we're using a bunch of like tokens and stuff. Okay, then can I do tokens or token.h? Can I do that? Is that going to cause me problems? Yeah, okay. Alright, comment out this real quick. Message is undefined. Yeah, I know message is undefined. That's fair. That's fine. We're just gonna comment this out real quick. Undefined, or I guess we're not then. Fair enough. You know what? I'll probably do this after stream. Because this is going to be a fucking nightmare and I know it. So I'll just... is space... Yeah, I'll do that after stream. We have a big scope to get through. Okay, so that compiles. Awesome. And that runs, presumably. Okay. I think that's everything. I think that's all we need to do. So I can kill notes, I can kill test, I can kill to do. Yes. Let's check the meta. Do I need to do... Oh! Okay, so let's add URLs. Let's add URLs. What's the repository? Let's go into our repositories. I'm a child. I'm not. I'm in my late 20s, but I still have the fucking brain of a child. Repository. There we go. I think that's fine. All right. I don't know. Do I change views? Do I update the... I don't know. All right. So let's implement this in Go. Let's implement, or I don't know, not necessarily implement this in Go, but I mean make it work for like chat messages and shit like that. Right? So we're going to do oh, no. I'm still all over the fucking place. Okay. So we need to do this essentially. All right, token array init, which is going to return a token array type, and that's going to be add in our colon, and we're gonna say dot size is 0, and dot tokens are equal to 0. Oh yeah, comma. And there we go. Okay. And then we need a message in it. Message t, message init. And that's gonna take no arguments. That's gonna take no arguments. And that's gonna be here. Oh. Message T. There we go. All right, so it's just gonna return that zeroed out so that we have a nice interface. That's all cool. And this still compiles. Missing braces around initializer. What? Oh, I guess I can make it null. Is that a thing? No. Missing braces around initializer. What are you on about? Okay, I guess I could just not initialize it. Okay. Because I think it zeroes out regardless, so I think we're fine in that instance. Yeah, it still works, as you can see. Well, no, actually, it still works because we're not using these functions, but we're going to do message init. That is true. And we are going to do the message init. We are going to do the token array init. Okay, and still works. All good. Cool. Awesome. So, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn it into a bot. Or not necessarily. We're going to make the bot a little bit better. I have a bunch of to-dos here. Use separate function methods to parse the message. Use the lexer. Yeah. So as of right now, we're kind of just printing things. But what we want to do, right? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to lex things. We want to lex things. So what we want to do is make a separate function. So func bot handle message, I guess. Yeah, handle message. And that's going to take in a message, which is a string. And that is going to return, I don't know what it's going to return. I think, I don't know. Another thing I wanted to take care of is this shit. Right? So we're going to say, write, or no, we're going to say, not handle message, but like, yeah, write message. No. Right? I think I can just say write, bot.write, yeah. Which is essentially going to do the same thing. So we're going to, I did not mean to delete the implementation of that first method. we're just gonna say write. And there we go. That to do is done. So I think we're gonna do bot handle message, and that's gonna take our go polytills must. See, we're coding in Golang. The fucking the tags are still correct now. Bot client read. There we go. Okay. I don't think that's going to return anything. And essentially that's going to import C, and it's going to define Lexer implementation, and we're going to include lexer.h. We're going to regenerate everything. Failed to return this may indicate failure to CGO. Processing, try building command line. No such file or directory. I'm going to ignore that for right now because I've had that problem in the past with CGO. So then we handle the message with... How do we handle the message? How would we handle this message? Let's see. I guess we'll do... Right, so we're essentially just doing the same as we did in main. Here. Right? We init the lexer. Should I pass the lexer in? Is that something I should be doing? Yeah, maybe I'm thinking real quick, right? I'm thinking. Maybe we should do, right, okay, so we have a lexer, and then c.lexer. Regenerate. Do I have CGO enabled? I do not. Okay, so let's enable CGO. Okay. And then I want to copy the relative path. It is just lexer. Okay. All right, awesome. Here, okay, so let's do my phone, and therefore my chat is dying. Whoops. No, I did not mean to do that. In terms of, like, it's gonna probably be a little harder for me to read and answer chat, but that's okay. I'll check it periodically. Once my phone actually does properly die. Right, so main.go. Ah, yes, okay, so that's correct. All right, main.go is we just write message, bot.write, and bot.write, and bot.write. I think actually what I can do, hold on a second, we can do func write messages, take in a bot, which is a pointer to our bot.bot, and a variadic amount of messages, messages strings. And is this going to return anything? Because write doesn't return anything. No. Okay. And then for say var message string, and for we don't need the index, messages is equal to the range of our variadic list that we're passing in. We're just going to do bot.write message. And there we go. I know. I've been programming in C for a while, as you can see from the previous streams. So we're going to just say write messages, and we're gonna say that's the bot, and then the auth message, the name message, and the join message. That's gonna be written in sequence, so we can get rid of that. There you go. And then let's split up some things here. I do have a to-do cleanup, so we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that right now. I don't know. Oh, I think, okay, so we'll have the environment stick together. We'll have all the format printing stick together. And that's creating the IRC. That's creating the bot. That's creating the wait group. And then having our functions do that. So I think that looks okay for right now. Yeah. Okay. So we have a handle message. So we're taking an elixir, and then what else should we take in? Should we take in a token array? No. No, yeah. I think that's fine, just to take in the elixir. Yeah. So then what I need to do is essentially do this. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do this, essentially. Okay, so it's going to be a c.token array. I'm going to call that tokens. Oops. Var tokens, it is a c token array, and that is our c token array init. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then c tokenized, that's x. Wrong platform. c.x, and this is going to be the bot.lexer. There we go. And we're going to have this be var message t c.message t, all going to be done in C. I need this to be blazingly fast. So if not C parse message, we're going to fmt f print f right. Do we have fmt in? We don't. fprintf, which takes in os.standard_error, and you cannot parse %s, that is our message. And we'll get rid of all these semicolons. Go does not use semicolons, and we are not going to return. Oh. We're going to return a Boolean. Message return false. Can we inline returns and Go? I guess not. Okay. I don't remember. And then else if needs to be on the same line. Don't use parentheses. And this is C. Parse command. Our message, right? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm shadowing message. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, let's call this a message type, I guess. Camel case. Oops. Message type. C.parse command. We're gonna return false. There you go. Undefined imports. Okay. Else we're gonna return true. That is very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. So if I say package main, does that make any difference? No. Okay, so let's undefined bot.bot, but we have bot here. Oh, this bot is there. Okay. So let's build, I guess. We're gonna look at our compile script. I don't need this. Switch over to Go, and then we're gonna say LD flags equal. Kind of need this for Go. I believe it's really only a thing on Windows in terms of like I read on the forums and shit like that like it like compiling with C just more or less works on Linux, whereas on Windows you have to like provide these dumbass flags. Equals S and W. We're gonna build. Compile undeclared. You are correct. Finalize, logger, delete. Alright, let's build everything. No such file or directory, which I know is bullshit. Okay, so we go back, that'll be models, and then we go back. Is this gonna work? This kind of works. It gives me a compiler dump. Okay, oh, that's interesting. Signal arrived during external code execution. What the fuck is that about? What on God's green one is that? But it compiles. It compiles. That's a thing. Okay, so let's do main.go, I guess. Right. When creating the bot, we need Elixir. That is correct. IRC and then a Lexer, which is a c.lexer t, and we're gonna say bot.lexer is Lexer. The main.go, we're gonna create our little Lexer here. Var Lexer is a c.lexer and is equal to c Lexer init. I don't believe it. Well, oh no, it takes a source, right? Yeah. Oh shit. It takes a source, which is concerning. undefined. Do I also have to include... undefined C. Okay, so I think I also have to include the lexer here since we're using it. Okay, that's fine. Undefined lexer init. That's bullshit. Yeah, it needs a C string. Oh, this is interesting. This is fucking interesting. Okay, so maybe should I say lexer like add source or something and then make that void? I can do that. Yeah. Void lexer void lexer add source or set source. I'm gonna say so. Yeah. Char pointer source. Let's see if this works. Let's put this after here. Let's say okay. And then lexer. Oh, and then I also need to pass in the lexer like an idiot. Lexer, let's see. Source is source. Okay. And then we regenerate. Oh, because I still have to compile. Is that correct? I still have to compile. I don't know. I think just regenerate Go definition should be fine. Alright, lexer init. It still expects a C char. We're gonna change that in a minute. Hold on, give me a second. Braces around scalar initializer. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Source. So fair enough. Okay. So here, let's, I guess, compile lexer init, yeah. Declared here, that's fine. Okay. I'll do that and say lexer add source lexer, and source is this. Rest of the lexer as well. Okay. Right, and then we do the address of the, or no, this is the lexer. Yeah. Cannot use lexer as bot value in argument to bot.new. What the fuck are you on? What? Okay. I'm pretty sure it should compile. Variable type struct C type value in argument to, yeah. Can I not? Why not? Okay, C string hi. That needs to be, freed, but I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, so now it works. Now that works. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's build. See what's up. Initialize for anonymous, cannot use Lexer value type. Fuck. Is it just not letting me use shit? Okay, how about if I do that? No, yeah, it's still not letting me pass the Lexer. Shit. Alright, here. I don't like this system design, but it's not letting me do anything otherwise. We're just gonna create the Lexer in the other function. My phone has well died, so I'm going to yeah. So we're gonna do var Lexer. It's gonna be a little harder for me to look at chat, but that's fine. C.Lexer t Lexer is equal to C Lexer init. Doesn't take any arguments, and that's going to be Lexer. Our source is Lexer or C.Lexer add source. And we're going to say the Lexer, and the source is going to be okay, so what I have to do in Go is we have to do var message C string, which is going to be a pointer to a cchar array, essentially. And I just got a text message. Let's see. So that's going to equal to C string, and C string of the message. And then we have to free that at some point, which is going to be here. C dot. Do I have standard lib? I don't know if I do, because I know it's sometimes finicky about standard lib. I don't think I do. Let's regenerate the C Go definitions. No, I don't have C lib. Okay, so we're going to then include standard lib, and that should work. Which we then have to create an unsafe pointer. Don't worry, this is actually safe. I assume. Unsafe pointer of the message C string, and we're just going to copy that all over the place. Because fuck it. I just want to get a working product at this point. Oh, yeah, you're right. And then message C string. And too many arguments. You would be correct. Oops. I don't know why it's not letting me create a Lexer. I'll probably look at it in between streams. Oh. Multiple definitions of tokenize. I don't need any of this. I don't need C right now. Is this just gonna work? Moment of truth. Come on. Come on. Critical. WebSocket close. Unexpected EOF. Okay, so it technically did work. I'm gonna look at chat real quick. Any let's kill the sources. Any activities? No. Any followers I gotta recognize? Not really. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go to my full screen. I'm making sure I'm at full screen, and I am. And we are gonna refresh our Twitch token. This is just so I don't leak anything. I'm aware I'm on full screen. Let's see. Refresh token. Let's send a request. There we go. And this should just work. Alright, and then let's go to, cross out of that. Let's go to our main file. I think it's okay to switch back to the desktop now. Okay. Right. So we read and wait for input. That's true. Okay. I don't need to look at the environment right now. I think this is fine. I think this is good. Alright, let's see what compiles. Let's see, let's just put a hello world in chat. And we don't get anything, which is good. Right? Yeah, we don't get any input, which is excellent. I'm not being sarcastic. That is actually defined behavior. How about then we're going to do print line. Maybe message type. Yeah, let's do message type dot, is it, what is it, keyword? No, message type command or text. Yeah, message type text. Pretty sure it's message type text, right? If we go into the Lexer message, yeah, it's text. Okay, that's good. And let's run it again. And this compiles. And let's say hello world again in chat. Nothing. Huh. Alright, well that's interesting. That's very interesting. Because if you think about it, and I still have control of the console, yeah. Oh. Oh no, that's handle message, my bad. Yeah, and then if not handle message, what are we gonna do if we, f print, or I guess, yeah, f print line OS standard error. Should I just panic? Yeah, should I just panic? cannot read message. Let's recompile. Uh-oh. I know. Okay. How to see if there is a, because, right, so we're gonna say var read message is a string, and that is equal to bot client read. Oh, well, it's this, I guess. And if read message is equal to that, or the length of read message is equal to 0, then we're just going to continue. Else if not bot handle read message. Let's try that. That should work. Cannot read message. Okay. Okay, how about I just print shit out? Right, okay, so I'm in. This is correct. And then it starts reading. Okay, so I'm going to print line reading. Just to see when it starts reading. Okay, so it starts reading here. Huh. That is a problem. Okay, let me do something here. So I'm gonna just take in the first message. Right? Or here, hold on. Cannot read, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to cannot read message. Sprintf. New line. Whoops. And that's going to be the red message. There we go. And that's what we're going to essentially be doing. Cannot read message. Ah. Aha. Okay, so it's this whole thing. Okay. It's good to know. I just want to make sure where it stops. Yeah. Stops here because it's a CRLF. Gotcha. Okay. So we're gonna say else if strings dot contains string is the red message. This probably isn't the most secure way of doing this. Let's do crlf. Then we're going to continue. See what happens. Okay, that's promising. Now let's send a priv message. MSG. Do polshkrev working? The Bullock spot is in chat. that always worked. That's yeah. Contains a crlf. I'm going to do and then fmt printf crlf sns new line. Probably don't need a new line. Red message. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And I probably don't need a new line here, considering it is a crlf. Just clear off the screen. Okay, and then priv msg probably not. And we're not getting anything in the text, which is a problem. There we go. That should work. Print line success. How about that? No. Okay, so it's not even getting to that. Okay. message, and then we Is it because we're on threads? Is that why this is happening? Test. It's possible. It's very possible. Is it because every message has a CRLF? Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. How do I use this Lexer? How long have we been going for? Hour 16? Alright. Because every message has a CRLF. That is the problem here. But if I like comment out this, I'm just gonna delete this here. Right, and then if I write in chat test, cannot read message. So Lexer message success. Ah, so it's hitting this. It can't parse the message. Okay. Parse command. Alright, so let's go into parsing, right? Yeah, parse command. Let's see. If it's not a valid command, return false. I probably should have tested this with like source, right? Yeah, so let's see what the output is in C. Let's see what the output is in C. Let's go back to our main.c. And let's copy the output. Hold on a second. We're going to do this. And we're going to run. Yeah, I know. Let's see what the output is here. Right, and then let's Control-C. Do that. Could not parse welcome. Ah. Meaning there is no... Oh, okay. Oh, alright. I know. I remember what this was about. So if it can't parse the command, meaning there is no command, we're going to return true. Because that's a success path. If it can't parse the command, right, and then we're gonna fmt print line, parse message. There we go. And let's bring this down here, and we're going to bring this to parse command, meaning there. So if that fails, there is no command, which is fine in my book. Yeah. So there's no command, which is fair. And then we write another test. There we go. Okay. All right, that's fine. Maybe I could pass in the Lexer in the hand. You know what? I'll think about that later. But yeah, no, this works. So, I don't need to print out the message. Or maybe I do. Maybe I can. Maybe I could just print out the message, because then I'll get a bunch of this shit. Yeah, so that works. EOF, that's fine. Okay. And then what I want to do in, say, Lexer, right? Or no? I might have to do that off stream. I don't know. How long have we been going for? Hour 20. Want to just create some commands? I think we can just create some commands. There you go. I'm going to clear the chat so that all my tests are not in the chat. Do I want to create a command entry? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Command entry.h, and if and def command, maybe I should just call this entry. No, because I already have an entry. Yeah, entry.h, and if, and we're gonna define. So we need our type def structure. This is essentially going to be our little like command table, our dispatch. Command entry type, which is going to take a name and a function pointer, which is going to be, I guess, void. Yeah, and a function pointer to call this caller, I guess, which is going to take in an argument. And we're going to do... Is it going to return void? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to return void. Yeah. And we'll say command entry type entry table. No, I think that's going to be in the implementation. So then we're going to do if def command command entry implementation. Oops. And if I'm going to comment this out for now just so we can get syntax highlighting. We're going to say, I don't need that. We're going to say command entry t entries, sure, which is going to be a little table like this. It's going to have a name, and it's going to be let's just say hello. Let's just say hello. And that's going to be, right, it's going to be an array. Let's do define max entries. Let's do 256, just for shits. And this is going to be max entries. Name is going to be hello. And it's not going to take in any arguments, which is fine. We're going to say void handle hello, which is going to take in or no, wait, that should be that should be a string, right? That should be a string. No, we're gonna make it a C string. Argument. And to handle hello. Oh, and then we're gonna do no, I do not want to go into insert mode. Oh shit, this is sending messages. Yeah. I might have to do this in Golang. I might have to do this in Golang. Bitch. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this in Golang. We're gonna say this is command go package. What is this, models? Yeah, type command. Yeah, structure. And we're gonna say string is name, or name string, and then we do func string argument, and I'll show you why this has to be done in Golang in a second. This is going to be caller, and then we're going to say entry.h, because I can't just like print. I have to send it over the IRC protocol. So yeah. If I could just print, then we would be doing this in C, but yeah. Command, and then I'll say command entries. Yeah. Type command entries. Right, should I do a type def, or should I just do no, we'll do global variables. I know this isn't really Command entries is going to be a collections array, or collections collection of command, and that's going to equal collections new array. Let's see, so collections new array of command, that's fine, and then command, let's do func new command, and that's going to take in a name, a string, and a caller. Site command caller, which is going to be a function that is going to take an argument. I guess this can return a string. And this, yeah, this can return a string. Yeah, if we were in C, this wouldn't return a string. But command caller. And that's going to return a command. And that's going to be var command pointer to a command is new. We initialize the memory with new command. Command name is name, and command caller is caller, and I guess I gotta do this. Command caller. Return the dereferenced command. There we go. All right, and then command entries. Dot append. Can I do this? No. Command entries is unused. Yes, I'm aware of that. Oh. Okay, and then func, I guess, setup commands. This is probably the cleanest way I know how to do this. Command, or we're gonna say entries. Anything in chat? No. Okay, entries. Any followers? Yep. Command entries, which is a collections of commands. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's gonna return anything. That's fine. So then we're gonna do entries dot append. What are we gonna do here? We'll say, should I make like an enum command names, like available commands? Oh, that's something I can do. Yeah. Let's make a new package. Command, yeah. Yes, we're gonna move that there. We're gonna say names, command, and we'll call that new, and setup, so we don't stutter. And we have names, so that's gonna be type, name is a go pilot tails dot string enum. I'm funny. Right, okay. And then we're gonna say, we're gonna make an enum here. We're gonna say available. Sure. Name is equal to available. Or I guess commands, yeah. Let's just say commands. And that's gonna be available. And that is going to equal... Oh, this isn't a collection. This is a mapping. Right, so we're going to say it's a safe mapping of a... No, it is a collection. It is, yeah. I don't know. Can it be a mapping to make it a little cleaner? No, let's just do this. Yeah, new, which will take in a available, a string of available. Oh, I guess, right, okay, so then func name string, gotta do it. Return name. Return the string of name. There we go. And command caller will be, and we'll say handlers package command func handle available. I don't even know if I'm spelling that correctly. Which is going to get a string, an argument, which is a string. It's going to return a string. We're going to return we're going to return here strings dot join. How am I going to be able to get available commands? Fuck. That is very funny. I will think about that. Yeah, actually next stream. Yeah, so let's just do, I guess, hello name, and that's equal to hello. Maybe I should do ping as well. I gotta handle a ping at some point. Yeah. Right, okay. Let's do... hello. And handlers, func handle hello. We don't need the argument, but that's going to return a string. Or no, I do. Yeah, I need the argument. We're going to do argument string, and we're going to return fmt.sprintf. Hello sent s. It's going to be argument. There you go. And that's going to do handle hello. There we go. And then, oh, okay, I guess I need the string. Hello.string. Fair enough. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, I guess I don't need anything here. Command entries. Append. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then I think if we do, right, so then in message, right? Parse message text prefix, which is the name. Yeah. Handlers, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna put an @ sign here, because we're just gonna assume a user sent this with it. Yeah. Okay. And then command. I guess, do we handle command? Yeah. And then I'm gonna say func handle commands. So we're gonna do my dinner is here, so I'm gonna spend a little less time. We're gonna try and get sub 2 hours on this one. Right. Okay. So we're gonna handle the commands. Shit. Okay. So what do we get in command? Right. Handle message. This is where we handle the command. So we get the message. So we get the message here. If it can't parse the message, then it's going to return true. Right? Excuse me. Oh. Always two. Okay. Let's see. So we get the message. How do we handle these commands? Right? Because we have a command entry. What I could do is I could register each command, and I can do it that way. I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want to design this. Because okay, so including in the success call, we have a included in the successful. We have a full message. So if I get the full message and pass it to a command, how do I get the name of the... No, we have the command. That's what I'm talking about, right? So we handle the... I'm just stupid, aren't I? Yeah. Name string. Right? Or no, handle commands, right? Do I have a name? Here, okay, so I actually do have notes on the matter that I just deleted. Fair enough. Do we pass in the name, though? That's the thing. I guess handle command. Yeah. Alright, so let's do name string. And I guess this will return a string. Right? So var command, which is a command. And so for, I don't need the index, command is in the range of command entries.collect. That it just turns that into a slice, kind of like Rust. And we do if not command name is equal to name. Name does not equal name. Continue. Else return command caller name. Or no, command caller I guess, do I need the argument? Yeah, name argument, which is a string. Which is argument. And if not, we're going to return, I guess, an empty string. Or no, hold on. We can then follow seals exception, which is going to be caller. Or hold on a second. This is actually easier because we're using a collection. We can just return command entries dot at, which returns nope, never mind. Yeah. Fair enough. And we're gonna say go pull seals named exception a runtime error. %s cannot be found. Actually, this might be a key error. Yeah, let's call it a key error. And that's gonna be our arguments of name. Oh, and then nil. That should be fine, right? And then in the bot, when we have the full thing, right, we'll do, let's see. We'll do, I guess, command. Models command, that's right. Command dot handle command, right? So we'll say var command, which is a command, and that is equal to, we're going to wrap this in must, that way it panics. Oh, this gets me a string. Okay. Right, okay, so the name is the message type, dot command, and then the arguments are the message type dot arguments, right? Or no, these are structures. Oh shit. Dot data, I guess. Let's just say dot data. Yeah, dot data. I think that'll work. I'm pretty sure that'll work. Or no, and then I have to do C, right? Or yeah. So let's do var raw command, which is a C character pointer, and is equal to, right? Or no, is equal to a string. equal to this. C.go string, which does not, I believe, need to be free. And then a var raw argument, which is a string, and is equal to essentially the same thing, but we get the arguments. And that will be the raw argument, or raw command and raw argument. And then we are going to print line command, I guess, yeah. So let's build it. Undefined C-go string. Oh, because it's C.go string. Do I already include C? I already include C. Okay, that's good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we say, I don't know, just for a test, hello. Good. Good, good, good. Right, whoops. Test. Let's Control-C, file again. Working, and then we'll say hello again. Doesn't get to test. Why is that? I have a feeling it's because of the parse. Yeah, okay, and then test. No, it doesn't hit that again. Okay, print line message. Parse, good. So I can't parse the command, that's fine. And then let's add another test to the chat. No, so it should be able to parse this. Parse. Oh, so it hits this, which is fine. Right, okay, and then we say hello. And it crashes. Key hello cannot be found. Ah. That's very fair. What names? So we have hello. Oh, because we need to chop the CRLF. Fuck. That is a problem. That is a problem. Ah, shit. Let's see. Looks like sub 2 hours is gone. How long have we been going for? Oh, now we got 6 minutes, but I'm not gonna finish this in 6 minutes. Oh, shit. Shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Our levels are okay. So we need a CRLF. We need a CRLF. Well, I guess I could trim spaces? That seems like a good idea. Yeah. Strings. Trim space. There we go. You are correct. Hello cannot be found, but it trimmed the spaces. So that's fine. Hello cannot be found. That's fine. I don't care. I don't want it to panic if this... Yeah, I don't want this to panic if this does eventually fail. Key error. So, yeah, I don't think we should do this then. I think we should just handle like an unknown command. Yeah. Let's do in our handlers, let's say func handle unknown, which takes in an argument, just a string, and returns a string. And we're gonna say return fmt sprintf unknown command, and then we get the command. Yeah. And that'll be the argument. Names. Oh, no, I don't need a name for that. See, return handle unknown, and the argument is the name. And then in here, we don't need must, because it's not gonna fail. We don't want this to fail at all. That's what I'm getting at, right? And then if I say hello again with one L, unknown command. There we go. Okay, cool. That's what I want. So then we're gonna bot client, or no, we're gonna bot write message, correct? Write command. And let's build. And if I say hello again, uh-oh. Okay, what does bot.write do? Client write, yeah. Okay. Twitch IRC respond to channel, I guess. Oh, how about this? Okay, we'll write a function of respond bot, and we're gonna take a pointer to the bot. I'm gonna say respond, and that's gonna take in a message, I guess. AGE, which is a string. I don't think that's gonna return anything. But we're gonna say bot dot write dot sprintf. We're gonna say the message, right? So we're gonna say this, which is, I guess we'll say priv message. Yeah, priv msg. Then we'll say hash, that'll be our channel, colon, and then the message, which will be the bot settings dot, I have bot name, environment file name, Twitch. What are our settings? channel name. Channel name. And then bot dot, oh, and then message, of course. And we'll say bot dot respond. Right, okay, so that's all good. And then if I say my quirky little hello, unknown command hello. We have a working chatbot. Let's clear the chat, right? Let's get rid of our debug print bullshit. We have a working chatbot. Right? So we have that, and then we'll say hello properly. Unknown command hello. Oh shit. Okay. Handlers. Handle hello command. Name. Print line name, I guess. Or print line command dot name. Caller. Yeah. It's not equal to name because we get hello string, which is hello. That should work. All right, let's see. Unknown command hello. If it doesn't equal the name, mt print line command entries dot collect. Let's see if that's gonna work. Unknown command is empty because we never call setup. Yep. Just never call setup. Yep. And then, okay, so we're going to go to command. And, all right, I can delete that. These are debug prints. Fine. And handle hello. So with handle command, the argument, the raw argument. Raw argument, I guess. How do I set this up that it works with, like, replying? So, like, respond. All right. So we have new hello. That's correct. Append. And we're gonna do. So we have an array of commands, and the argument would be passing in. So handle command would be raw argument data, right? I guess if raw argument is equal to an empty string, sure, then so we're gonna say that then command is equal to this, but it's the message type dot arguments no message type dot name data, else command else command is equal to this. Oh, all right, so let's just say raw for right now. We'll say raw. Type.name.data. Oh, C dot go string. What's this? I think that's fine. Okay, and let's build. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I needed. All right. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. It's a size string, right? Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, that's not what I needed. That is not what I needed at all. So we're gonna do All right, let's clear the chat. Let's clear our chat. Proof message. Because it's a size string, I need to just get the data. Yeah. I have an idea. It's an interesting idea, but it's an idea, right? Okay, so func Golang print sized C string. See if that worked. C go string n. Ah, okay, so there's already a function available. Thank you. N. Is that correct? Did Google just give me some wrong information? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Message type dot name count. Variable of uint64. What the fuck? C type int. Variable of uint64 types as int value. Okay, so then do I need to interpret it as an int? Is that what we're getting at here? That was 5 bytes. Var size. Oh. Okay, print size t, or Golang convert c size t to int, I guess. Just wrap it, I guess. Fetch the value from c. Its type is c.size t. Right, okay. It just tells me to fucking wrap it. Okay. Let's see if that works. Value of type int as c type int value. An argument. Okay, so c.int. Does that work? Oh my god, it works. Oh boy. Alright, so let's test this out. And it works. Right, is that formatting just because my chat client is... Yes, it is. Okay. So that's fine. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah, we're gonna stream information. There we go. Alright, so that works. Awesome. And then if I just type a regular fucking message, say ping. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Alright, awesome. So that's a working chatbot. We have a working project. This works. I don't know what else to say. You know? I guess I can handle a ping command. Yeah. I think we're gonna handle a ping command. Yeah. So we're gonna say... let's see. So this would be command, right? Yeah. Let's do ping as a keyword, and that is equal to ping. And I know for a fact, because of my testing, this is in this is stored in keyword. So we're gonna do func handle ping. I kind of have to, which is an argument. Well, I don't need an argument, yeah, but I still have to put that because then string, and that's going to return ping, and then Twitch's thing. Where is the Twitch thing? Actually, I could just go to irc.concept. Yeah, irc concepts. Twitch. Here we go. And then this shit. So it literally just returns that. Handle ping. And then we're going to go to command, and this is going to be... or no, wait, hold on a second. So then I have to, in bot, I think, I have to handle that. Right? Handle fail command, right? Because if there's no command or message, right? I'm just gonna, okay, so printf fmt print line message, and then we're gonna say command. There we go. And all right, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna just put this in chat and see where it fails, see where I have to handle that. I'm just gonna put that, I'm gonna put that in chat and see where it fails. Does it fail in command? Pretty sure it fails in command, right? Okay, because I don't see anything else on the screen. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, let's get rid of all this. Yeah, save, and then message.h. So if this fails in command, right, the handler bot. So if this fails in command, then we're gonna say if message type dot, I guess, command. If message type, I'm gonna say keyword dot data is equal to ping is equal to keyword keyboard, no, key, models ping ft print line ping and return true. All right, let's see. So we're just gonna post this in chat. Oop. Message type to keyword.data mismatch type. Oh, okay. C dot go string n and message type dot keyword count. Right? Oh, C dot int is equal to models dot string or ping. Oh, I guess I have to do this string. Come on. All right, so let's do that. Let's just post that in chat. It does not equal ping. That is very interesting. All right, let's go to C, right? And then we have this, right? Whoops. Let's do that. And bin lexer cannot parse that. Yeah, fair enough. So it fails here, right? So it does fail in command, right? Message.text, we're gonna say message.keyword. Ping. Oh, should I trim space? Is that the problem here? Command names, bot. I believe we need to trim space. I believe we need to trim the space. The space. And c.int message type command parse ping, which is correct. So then I need to trim the espace essentially. Strings trim No, it's not giving me ping. Shit. But it does fail here. False. Keyword data, keyword count. Maybe do I just need to do this? Is equal to the string of ping, right? Because the keyword is ping. So that should work. Command. Okay. I don't think it even gets to this. Right? But it's going to fail in command. Which is interesting. Which is interesting. Very, very interesting. So it's command. All right, so we do that, and then we do from t print line c.go string n of message type. Or hold on, we're gonna do this. Yeah. %s, and we're gonna do single quotes. C.go string end of message type keyword data, message type message type keyword count. C.int. There we go. This should work. Command join. Command pong. Oh. Where am I sending pong? Hold on a second. Where the fuck am I sending pong? Give me just 1 second. Am I just... Am I just sending Pong? Do we not have to handle Pong? What the fuck? No results found for Pong. That is fucking crazy. What the fuck? Right, okay, so if I send shit in chat, that's a priv message. Well, fair enough. So do I just not have to handle Pong? I'm sorry, what? What? Oh my god. Oh no, I might test this. I might test this after stream. I'll get back to you in the next stream, whether... we're ending the shit tonight. This works. Like, I'm gonna commit everything to the GitHub tonight. Yeah. Alright. I think this just works. So I'm gonna comment out my prints, and this just works. Yeah. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on a second. You know what I can do? I can do... we have the C string here. We can do defer. Forgot we have defer in... C. Or, Golang. There we go. And I could just do this, and we reduce a line. Wow, okay. So here, we'll do func C string to, or I guess cut, trim, yeah, trim command. And we're gonna get command, we're gonna get raw, which is gonna be C char pointer. Or no, we're gonna get a C string T. And that's gonna be, and that's gonna return a string. And that's gonna return, right, we're gonna say func sized to string raw c.string t, and that's going to return a string, and we're going to return c dot go string n raw dot data, and then c dot int, and that is raw count. And that just works. And we're going to return size to string, or no, we're going to do strings trim space sized to string of raw. And that's going to work. And we're going to say trim command message type command, right? Here, let's see. Yeah, message type command. Command. And then c.goString. We'll say size to string. Message. What are we looking for? Arguments? Arguments. Message. This is just housekeeping at this point. Type arguments. And then we say name. Size to string. Message type name. Else raw argument, and we cut down on a lot of things. We can get rid of that. Okay, I'm kind of happy with how this turned out. I'm a little happy with how this turned out. Right, and then we say hello, and it returns hello, which is awesome. Which is absolutely fucking awesome. I do want to see how to turn on optimizations. Golang. Or I guess Cgo optimizations. Is that a thing? Cgo directives. No callback. Level up to so Cgo C flags. Ah, okay. Do I use C in main at all? No. Okay. Where do I use import C? Just in bot. Okay, well what I am going to do is C flags. Defer the freeing of the memory, right? Okay. Past to go builds. PowerShell. Right. Okay. I can use my Cgo directives. I don't know if I want to though. LD flags. SW to strip debug symbols. I like debug symbols. To a Go compiler. Go build my program, right? Okay. Oh. So it's just GC flags? Alright, let's try that. GC flags are equal to... Oh, and I can use single quotes here. Alright, good to know. Flags are equal to 03. Let's see. LD flags missing the... Aww. Dwarf CP Clever C compilation form means clicker build ID W OSN build code compilation address sanitizer debug. So show source files name directory debug some of the dpath disable print disable. Compiling runtime. Damn. Flag provided, but not... Okay. Shit. Okay. Pass explicit to compiler. Right, okay. Alright, I think we're just going to do this. Is C17 and be pedantic about it. Oh yeah, and then in compile, I gotta get rid of this. And we do hello. Let's see. So we're gonna say go build GCC flags. Your C code goes here. Okay. Oh, GCC Go flags. All right, is that what I'm looking for? Compile. That might be what I'm looking for. And we do hello. All right, that's fine. That's good. All right, we have a working program. Oh shit, I never saved. So then, yeah, we compile. When using GC toolchain, please pass compile flags using GC flags and linker flags using LC flags. Okay, but I believe I did that, and nothing came of it. But yeah, I believe I got an error. Invalid value. Okay, fair enough. So it said to use the GCC value though. That's what I'm... Right, build... Bench, no. S for flag, I'll leave a missing value. Oh, that's... Okay, C go flags, because I'll get the same warning again. Whoops. GC toolchain, please compile flags using GC flags and linker flags. Okay. I'm just being pedantic about this. And then maybe do I have to do compiler GCC go? Compiler GCC go. I'm going to see if this is the right one, Rain. That's so stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Fair enough. Alright, that should be fine. Okay. You know what, I'm happy with this, right? So, okay, so let's delete everything we have. Cancel. No. Why is this not deleting? I do not know why this is not deleting. Alright, so let's clean this shit up. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Models. And we're all fine. And I will go in and clean everything up before before anything. And we're just gonna say hello. Oh, unknown command. Okay. Hello. There we go. All right. It's great. We got it. All right. I'm gonna end stream there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're on the Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Everything about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see y'all later. Stay safe. Peace.